Hey guys, welcome back to milestone number 4, developing and sharing your life story. I love life stories because I've seen through Lakewood internship, through so many different aspects and mentoring others, that it changes people when they can get the shame out, when they can get things out of them that they've never shared before. It really changes something, and it changes something inside of them. So this is one of the main areas where I see people grow tremendously, because there's something that happens when you get things out, when you expose it to the light of day, when you expose it to the light of Jesus, when you let it heal, and then all of a sudden you can become all that God created you to be. And that's what this is all about. So welcome back. I'm excited to go over some key points around this once again so we could be on the same page. We all have a story. Life stories are all about getting it out, getting the blame out, getting the shame out, and anything that's been hidden in darkness, we want to get it healed. Because here's the key. Once you let God redeem it, heal it, restore it, all of a sudden you can become effective for Jesus. Your story transforms to be able to impact others. So life stories are all about the person, where our testimonies are all about impacting other people. That's a good definition to kind of split the two, because there may be some confusion about what's the difference between a life story and what's the difference between a testimony. Well, a life story is all about the person, healing, getting it out, exposing things to the light. And the testimony is all about owning your story. You've healed, you've gotten it out, and now you're in a place where you can impact and help others. So I hope that clarifies that aspect for you. Just to go over it again, I've got a key point down here that once it is exposed to light, it's amazing the freedom that we experience. It no longer has hold of you. So there's kind of this freedom that happens as we expose something, as we release something, as we let go of something. We're afraid through shame to let others know what we're going through, to share about dynamics or aspects of our lives. Here's another key point. We all have a story. We don't critique, question, or give feedback. Only the participant knows their story. That means there's no right or wrong answer. Their story is their story. The life story is all about getting it out. We focus on the highs and lows of their lives. In fact, we'll give you a life story template that the mentee will have as well, where they will write down their highs and lows of their lives. They don't have to put down everything. We encourage them to put down the key things, because what's important is getting it all out. We encourage participants to make connections of where God has been with them along the journey, and that nothing has been wasted. See, God works everything to our good. And so even those missteps, even those times we went against Him, even those mistakes we made, God's going to work it all out. He's going to redeem it all. It's amazing how good God is. I always say, if you're having thoughts like, they won't like me if they knew this about me, I can't share this, or they'll kick me out, my mentor won't mentor me anymore if he knew this about this, if I shared this with anyone, or I'm afraid to share this, that's exactly what you need to share. You don't have to share it with everyone. In fact, one of the great things about having mentors as part of the Freedom Program is they don't have to share it with everyone. They can share it with you. And you are all about being confidential. You are all about building trust. You are all about journeying this with them to help them get free. We don't judge people, we love people. Our role and our goal is to love people, not to judge them. So confidentiality is so important with this. I would say it's critical. so many people I've met that are, let's say they're dealing with addiction, they bring up, how confidential is this? So confidentiality is so critical to this. I wouldn't do life stories with someone until you build some rapport with them, and that they start to trust you. You can kind of navigate that and feel that out. Some of our famous one-liners around life stories, you guys know these. Your mess will become your message. Your test, your testimony. Your trial, your triumph. Your vice, your victory. But isn't it so good that it's so true? So we're working our way towards testimonies, but before we can get there, we have to get it all out and let God redeem and restore and reveal and heal and make things right. And that all comes through the life stories. So thank you for helping your mentees through this process. I'd love to hear from you on any suggestions you had, anything you've seen work well with people. But I know firsthand that life stories work, and it redeems and heals and helps people. So I appreciate you guys. I look forward to sharing the next milestone as we move forward with this. Thank you for leaning in. Thank you for making the most of this. Thank you for helping people. Thank you for being willing, because I know that it's a generous heart that is willing to give free time, your time that you could be doing other things. But we appreciate the fact that you're helping others get set free in Jesus' name. God bless.